Hello my beautiful darlings and welcome to another bedroom guru. Me, Nicky Alan, sitting in my bed. It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning and I've been talking to my friend who sadly lost her horse a couple of weeks ago, and she's finding the grieving process very, very volatile, which it is. And really struggling. So she's asked me, the best ways to get going on helping the grieving. Now, I have done quite a few videos on this, but I'm going to give you an express guide, okay? Sorry if I look a bit sleepy. I didn't get much sleep last night. And so I thought, it doesn't really matter what I look like. It's what comes out of here to help you, okay? So, with the help of Tinkerbell, she's going to be helping you today with fairy magic. This is your express guide to just using a few spiritual tools to combat your grieving. And it really kind of resonated with me as well, because my second book that's coming out is all about this. It's how to grieve on a spiritual level with spiritual tools and understanding, as well as a human, because obviously I was bereavement trained as a police detective, a family liaison officer in the police. And also I've got wonderful stories of how people have then reconnected with their spirit loved ones at the end of it. And it's going to be called You Won't Leave Me. So it's a plug. Yes, it's a shameful plug. But on a serious note, I'm going to just give you some quick things that you can grab really quickly to help assist the grieving. This isn't going to make you feel amazing. They're just spiritual tools that naturally work with your auric field and your soul to tell it to say, look, come on, help me through this, okay? Because it's going to be tough. It doesn't so much, get it gone. It just speeds up or healthily allows your grieving to flow along in a natural line, okay? So this is for you, Lindsay. The first thing is you have to honour your grieving process. You can wake up one day and think, do you know what, I've kind of sussed it this time, whoever it is, or if it's a pet or a loved one that you're missing, you kind of think, I've got it today. And then there's going to be something, some trigger point. It could be a song or some sort of memory or a sight, or you drive past somewhere and it will trigger off the reality with a massive hit like a train that you are on your own, or you've lost your loved one. And that's when the grieving plummets you back into this massive shock, okay, that this has happened. You're naturally, for the first few weeks, going to go through denial where, you keep forgetting. I know this sounds really weird, but you'll get this if you're grieving. You'll go through a process where you naturally think, no, then I can't believe it, they've gone. And you actually realise they have gone. And it starts to sink in, because the denial process is almost a protective element around you to say it's okay, don't deal with it yet. But then as you move on in the next couple of weeks, you'll start getting gentle reminders that they really have physically gone. Okay, this is about the physical loss. So I'm not going to go into, the spiritual reunion later on, because you're not ready for that. And I wouldn't be ready for that, no matter how, much I know that my loved ones and my pets are up in the spirit world. I don't care in the first couple of weeks or months, because all I'm doing is I'm physically ailing for that person or pet. Okay. So honour these shock processes, and these are just a few things that are going to help alleviate that pain for you, all right? You're obviously going to feel guilt in some way, what you should have done. You should have done this before they passed, you could have done that. So, perhaps it's good if you just Google the grieving stages, okay? Just Google the grieving stages and they will assist you. And what happens is I get someone knock at the door just as I'm doing my video. As always, professional Nicky Alan, so just wait there 2 seconds.
Hello, I'm just in the middle of a video.
I forgot you were coming. I forgot it was Monday.
I thought you'd forgotten that.
I'm so sorry. Just let me finish this video. Otherwise, if I press stop, I've got to do it all over again. It's my cleaner. Sorry about that. So, Google the stages of grieving. Sorry about Mia barking, but that's a given on all my videos. Basically, Google the stages of grieving, and it will help you to understand what emotions you're going through, okay? And it will tell you how you can jump from one to the other. So there's not a natural process here, you know. Sometimes you can jump from guilt to acceptance and then back again. It's all a very, very complicated, very difficult time for you at the moment. The biggest thing is for you to be kind to yourself and honour what's going on. The other thing is as well is that you may want to isolate. But this is all about finding a process of alleviating that pain. So this is either talking it through with a loved one, a family member, or you can even talk it out yourself on a walk. Or the best way that I tend to do is write all my thoughts and feelings out when I need to in a soul journal. Okay, just get it all out. And that's what any counsellor will tell you to do. Even perhaps write a letter to the person or pet that you've lost. Okay, it really does help. So think about doing that as you're going along the various stages of grieving that have been identified, okay, this psychological emotional process that you'll be going through. On a spiritual level, I always use, it's the number one stone for me, and I always have it on me 24/7 when I'm grieving, and that's amethyst. I don't know if I've got a bit of amethyst in here somewhere. It's a purple stone. It is the staple crystal for grieving, okay? It helps alleviate grieving, and it encourages you to perhaps to go to counselling, you know, or reach out to people. It's a very good stone to have on. You can either have it next to you where you're sleeping, under your pillow, or wear it as jewellery. I tend to have it on a pendant, what the name for it, on a pendant, which is near my heart chakra, so it's helping to alleviate and resonate with the frequency of your heart chakra. Okay, my friend Anne Lloyd also gave me the most beautiful gift ever when I went through my last heartbreak. I think it was a couple of years ago now, I don't know. And this was sacred oil. She introduced me to sacred oils. They are very powerful, and they're another way of you getting a sense of trying to control or acknowledge your grieving process, okay? Violet oil is the one for you. Google Felicity Warner, or look up sacred oils, and the one for you to be going through your grieving, help alleviate grieving, will be violet oil, okay? And I found it really helpful, and it really did assist me very well, okay? So try that one. Also, let's look at the angels that can assist you. It doesn't matter if you believe in them or not. If you are doing anything to help alleviate your pain, then does it really hurt? You know, does it really hurt for you to be doing this? So have a look at, first of all, Archangel Raphael. I do have a guided meditation for healing pain, which you will see on my channel. And it, you know, perhaps it's more about healing physical pain, but I would still recommend using this for emotional pain. So perhaps when you're going through the guided meditation and I direct you to what areas you want Raphael to work on, he'll know anyway, intuitively he'll know, then just imagine your heart and your mind, you know, and even your stomach, if you're getting that gut wrenching, you know, that feeling that you just can't handle it. Try that as well. I will be, when I get time, be doing guided meditations for grieving and all that sort of thing. So if you just give me time, I'll be putting them all on there for you to help you, okay? Archangel Raphael, to invoke him, all you have to do, you can do it if you want to write it out or just say it out loud. You doesn't have to be any special invocation. All you need to do is say, Raphael, I'm grieving the loss of, for instance, my friend. I'm grieving the loss of my horse. Please come down and help alleviate the pain. Help me to go through this process a lot simpler, a lot smoother, okay? Imagine yourself then completely covered in green, which is the ray that he works on, and he will assist you and bring calm to you, okay? This is where you could also try Bach's remedy if you're getting anxiety due to the loss that you are going through. It certainly helps. The other archangel is Archangel Israel. He is the presiding angel over any passing. He's someone that will basically help and assist the person that's passed over to send him up to Jeremiah, which is the archangel that will review and take over the soul once it gets up to the spirit world. So Azrael, again, is someone that will help you with your grieving. He not only helps the soul go over, he also helps us to get over the transition of the loss, okay? And allow him to come in, Azrael or she, whichever way you see it when you actually do the visualization, and ask him to come in and assist this transition that's just taken place, okay? For animals, I would, for your pets, I would also ask for Archangel Ariel. okay, Archangel Ariel, and she comes in on this beautiful yellow ray, and she will come and help you, or pink, depends which one you see. She comes in and she will basically, she's the Archangel of animals, okay, as well as the planet and all the rest of it, and she kind of takes a little presiding frequency over animals that pass over as well. And as we know, they go to the Rainbow Bridge. I've seen them there. It's basically just a place where they all hang out on and it's kind of like a rainbow. It's very hard to describe. It's a rainbow or prism energy that they all play around in, but obviously they go back home and looked after by loved ones and wait for us to get up there. So these are the 3 angels that I would recommend that you have helping you, okay? The most important thing is for you to try and be kind to yourself in every way and honour the processes that go through your mind and your soul at this time, okay? Reach out, speak to people who are going to be able to listen, take on board and give you empathic advice, or just empathy, or just a hug. It's most important. By isolating and pretending you're okay, that can be damaging for future processes of the grieving stage, okay? You need to get it out. You need to rid yourself of the pain. Perhaps you might find it better by doing, I don't know, jigsaw puzzles, or going to the gym, or going for a run, or going for a swim, getting yourself out there and trying to physically eradicate some of the pain that's building up within you. Okay, so there are the ones, that's the quick, it's like 11 minutes, it's not that quick, is it? But these are the things that I automatically will start if I'm in a grieving situation. I also will burn uplifting oils for myself. So this is going to be ylang ylang, bergamot, lemon, orange. They're all upliftment, they're all anti-depressing, anti-sadness type of oils. So perhaps have a look at that and have those burning around you. You know, it's never going to take the pain away. It's not going to take the pain away from the loss that you're experiencing. However, isn't it nice to you know, give yourself almost an itinerary of things that are going to help you move forward, and in itself that's a positive thing, isn't it? Okay, so I hope this helped you. If there's anything else you need respective advice that I can give you, please comment below and let me know. Okay, so I'm going to love you and leave you, and for all of you that are experiencing loss at the moment, just be kind to yourself, and I wish you every love and strength. Okay, God bless. Bye now.